Hello, beautifuls. I want to share a perspective today on the fears that come up when we are starting a new venture. And in this particular time that we are living in, many people are starting new ventures. People are starting to think outside of the box. They're doing new ways of creating money, creating new careers, new ways of providing for themselves. And as we are gathering, as we are going through this new experience, navigating these new ways of being and doing, there's a certain level of nervousness that comes to the surface. And that's completely normal and natural, because when we're trying something new, we don't know what the outcome is. And in that place, it makes sense that we are a little nervous. But that is very different than being fearful of the experience. And so many that are starting these new ventures are finding they are bumping into a lot of fear. And this is what I'm helping a lot of clients through right now. And often they're assuming it is the fear of failure. And when we're looking at fear of failure, right, we are assuming in that place that we are completely responsible for the unfolding that will take place, that we need to know everything and that we're going to do everything by ourselves, that we are self-sufficient, that we are a solo creator. And in that place, we are forgetting that we are co-creators. And it makes sense that we would be fearing failure, because we cannot control all the circumstances and all the external. And in this place, we are fearing failure from the ego, from the mind, because our being, our essence, our soul, whatever term you want to use there, knows there is no such thing as failure. And then there is the other side of the coin where people say, oh, I'm fearful of my success. There are many quotes too that even say it's not our fear of failure, but it is our fear of success and how powerful we are. And again, that is another egoic concept, because our soul, beingness, whatever term, again, you want to use there, doesn't doubt for 1 minute our success, our power, our magnificence, or our worth. And our beingness knows that whatever we desire and we fall into that co-creation place with, we will accomplish. What we do fear about success is claiming that success, that power, as our own and using it for selfish gain. And again, that's an egoic concept. And you can see how if you're starting your journey and you're in that fearful place of failure and claiming that you're doing everything by yourself, feeling that way, thinking that way, that when you have a certain level of success, then you might claim all of that success, those abilities, that accomplishment, that power as your own. And that is what we fear. We fear that in this endeavor that we are undertaking, that we are going to drive ourselves further away from the unification that we are actually seeking with one another and with God. I'll give you a real life example. I have a dear friend who is starting a new venture as a healer. And it's not that she knows that these abilities are new and she knows that or thinks that she can't do it. She has helped and healed many people. But there was a fear that was rising of failure. And as we poked around and played in this fear, she came to the realization that she could only have this fear if she was claiming that ability of healing as her own. If she was simply the vessel and opened up, there's nothing that could go wrong. She couldn't do it wrong. She couldn't fail. And in that example, doesn't matter what path you're taking, whether you are stepping into the responsibility of being a healer, or you are becoming creative in some way, or whatever avenue that you are stepping into, if you claim that solely as your own, and you think that you are the sole creator of that experience, there will be fear of failure, or there will be fear of using that success inappropriately. And in order to find the place where we are simply having the experience, and there might be nervousness, but there is not fear on one side or the other, is when we truly accept that of ourselves we do nothing. Of ourselves we know nothing, and that everything that we accomplish, we are doing it as a co-creator. We are simply a vessel through which life force energies, the universe is flowing through us to accomplish something and to help actually unify us. That this idea helps us unify ourselves with everyone we come in contact with, every being, every energy, and to help bring us closer back to our connection with Creator, universe, God, whatever term you want to use. I thank you so much for listening to this perspective. And as always, if you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up or share it with somebody that you think might appreciate or need this information. And until we speak again, please be well.